And we are live. Welcome everyone, this is your host Abraham El Jaguar. In a few moments I will do a sound check. First of all, this channel is proudly partnered with the What the Funk shop. Please check out their store for all sorts of products. They have dice, miniatures, Game Master screens, home decorations, and many other things. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment. And make sure that you use my code for a special discount. Now a moment please while I do the sound check. Sounds pretty decent, I would say. We are continuing with the White Album visual novel. Now first, setting up the options. Full screen. In this case, there is an event coming. Finally, we are getting deeper into the Yayoi route. So today, we have to check the guide. Echoes and the conversation is literature. So we go to the TV station, we go to Echoes, and literature is going to be the conversation. I'm working at Echoes today. I head over to the cafe. Welcome. Oh, it's Yayoi. Doesn't look like Yuki's with her. So, may I sit at the bar? Sure, go ahead. Thank you. He quietly takes a seat at the bar. The two of us fall into a comfortable silence. It was literature, right? Let me double check. Literature, Echoes, literature. Literature. TV is pretty amazing nowadays, huh? And I don't just mean the shows, but the commercials as well. Maybe this might be interesting to her. Do you like it? I guess, in my own way. Is that so? If you'll excuse me. With that, she walks toward the back of the room by herself. Huh? I feel like I am getting nowhere with her. She's like, oh, that's very interesting. Okay, goodbye. That was... She's so cold. So cold. She's beyond Ice Princess. I have a tutoring session with Mana today. Now, where should I go? So, we should go to Mana, because there are no events. First, save the game. Saving the game. Mana, where is Mana? Here she is, the lolly. The lolly that goes to college. I have my tutoring job today. I kill some time before heading over to Mana's house. Ding dong. Once again, no one's answering the door. Oh, we're going to do the same song and dance of her just looking at us through the half-open door. So I know she must be here. She does it always to tease the main character. Good grief, why doesn't she just answer the door instead of leaving me here waiting? Oh, is she actually not home this time? Just as I'm about to leave, I catch a hint of a fairly familiar smell. The appetizing aroma is faint enough that I can't tell if I'm imagining it or smelling it for real. So there's food? Almost like hamburgers. That's what I'm thinking as I turn around. Oh. I find Mana holding her breath, standing on her tiptoes, and swinging her bag over her head with both hands. She hurriedly hides it behind her back. What exactly had she been planning on doing with that? Is she purchasing hamburgers for Toya? perhaps for the main character. Could have brought it directly down onto my head. You could have. Welcome home. Thanks. What are you doing, Fuji? Standing in front of my house like that? Well, it's tutoring time. I'm not standing around. I'm your tutor. I already know that, God. God! It doesn't take much to make her mad. You went to school today? Why the hell does it matter where I went? Then she quickly grabs the paper bag at her feet. For your info, I just went out to get something to eat. And then she thrusts it in my direction. She's such a tsundere, the tsundere lolly. Anyway, I'm not really that hungry, so you can have half of it. She purchased food for us. She knew we were coming, so she got it for us. That explains the delicious smell from earlier. I take the bag and peer inside. The amount of food inside is definitely more than she could handle on her own. And there's 2 drinks. Is this for 2 people? Were you expecting someone? Oh dense, Toya. Look, I was just really hungry when I ordered. But then seeing your stupid face made me lose my appetite. Bakayana? How do they say? Bakayanai, no? Are you an idiot? Yeah, that's it. It's not that I like you or anything. That's so? Sure. So man up and eat half. Oh, okay. There's not much else I can say when faced with someone telling me to man up. Even if it's about eating a burger. I was planning on eating it as soon as I got home. But then you had to show up. Sorry, but why did you change into your school uniform to do that? For crying out loud, who the hell cares what I wear to go out? You're so freaking annoying. Look, I went to school for my morning classes and then I left. End of story. Now get inside already. The French fries are gonna get cold. And no one likes cold French fries. Cold fries, no one. Well, there are some people that like them cold. Oh yeah, good point. A cold fry situation is not one I want to deal with. I obediently follow her inside the house, agreeing with her in an attempt at calming her down. After letting me in, so how about we call it quits for today? What are you talking about? We haven't even started. Then let's take a break. Again, we have nothing to break from. God, you're always so serious. I'm not sure what that has to do with anything. I actually made up a schedule for a lesson today, so... The localization of this visual novel is good, but I've noticed that sometimes they keep saying God and they don't mention God in the Japanese translation. I think they should modify it. It's closer to the main translation. I actually made up a schedule for our lesson today, so... And then I glanced over at her. Since it looks like you actually went to school today, why don't we review what you learned? Boring. That was fast. It's a good habit to have. Show me your notes. I don't take notes. Then show me your textbook. There's no notes in there either. If you don't write anything down, then how do you remember what you learned? God, you're so freaking annoying. You see, there wasn't God in that line, and they God. With that, she grabs a bunch of printouts from inside her bag. Here, the handouts from my classes. I hate carrying them around, so I always bring them home. Oh, perfect. Okay then, we'll focus on this. Why bother? I already went over them in class. That's not good enough. I doubt you even stayed behind to ask the teacher questions after class. You probably went straight home. And what's wrong with that? Now I remember something important about Yayoi. I will get to that when we start the next day. In this case, Nothing, because I'm here to help you review. Now then, let me know if there was anything you didn't understand during class today. Humph. Humph. That way, I was actually able to tutor her for once. She even sat quietly at her desk while we reviewed her handouts. We were able to spend most of the time I'd planned out for my tutoring session studying. By the time we finish, it's already dark out. Let's wrap things up for today, okay? You did a great job, Mana. Don't I know it? I'm exhausted. I didn't think the schedule I came up with was that aggressive. Was it really too much? What are you talking about? Didn't I tell you I went to school before this? Alright. I should have deducted time because of that. Don't give me that crap. Think about others for once. I had to meet with my guidance counselor after my boring classes and... She suddenly stopped talking, realizing what she said. You met with your guidance counselor, really? I mean, it happens from time to time. Talk about your plans after high school? About various things. That's so. Mariah, selection of topics. What? Do you see? In Japanese, she says "iroiro," and that's like so-so or like it's very dismissive. And they add about the Mariah selection of topics. The localization fails a bit. They should have said something like about things, okay, like more closer to the meaning. What? She looks pretty pissed. It's clear that talking about school is a sore spot for her. That's why many companies are actually employing AI for their translation, because sometimes the translators either they are too lazy or they have political agendas. Looks pretty pissed. It's clear that talking about school is a sore spot for her. Oh, nothing. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. I know you don't mean that. That's not true. I feel like she's trying to pick a fight with me. Are you really that worried about me? Huh? I thought so. You don't even care in the first place. No, you just caught me by surprise. Of course I care. Dang it. I never can resist doubling down like that. The girls that do that, they want to hear it twice or thrice. That's why they say, you don't really care. It's because they want you to constantly say that. That's a bit annoying. It bothers you? Yes. Yeah, I'm very bothered. Then take me out somewhere to help cheer me up, and that's how she gets a date. Huh? Now? It's already pretty late. What should I do? Sure, let's go out. Well, she's already asking. Very difficult to get a girl to open up. Sure, okay. I'm happy to keep you company if it will help make you feel a little better. Only because you have nothing better to do, right? Yes. But that's not true. I'm pretty busy in my own way, and that's when he has jobs, yeah, but outside of that he has no hobbies, no nothing. And you know what? Never mind. What does it matter? So where do you wanna go? I changed my mind. Huh? I don't want to go. I know you're just being polite. You really don't want to? I'm tired. I had to wake up super early to get school. Isn't that what most people have to do every day? And then, to make things worse, some jerk was waiting for me when I got home. Today's been a nightmare. With that, she flops back onto her bed. I'm going to sleep. Oh, sure. I stand there stunned, unsure exactly what just happened. Seeing my look of bewilderment, turns her head in my direction, clearly annoyed. She's constantly switching back and forth between what she says, what she didn't say, what she wants to do, doesn't want to do. I said I'm going to sleep. For crying out loud. Perv. Practically shrieks the word at me. Oh, I see. That means she wants to change, so get out. Sorry, okay then. I guess we're done for today. I'm leaving. The protagonist in the anime, much better in my opinion. This guy is a bit of a pushover and not as confident. But the guy in the anime is what you would call by this definition a chad. I hurriedly fling my stuff in my bag as she rains curses down on me. You're such a freaking pain in the... Sorry. Is he always sorry? Sorry. I wait for her verbal abuse to die down before making my escape. Okay then. Oh wait. There are no lights on downstairs. So she escorts me to the front door. That doesn't make sense. I'll see you around. It's not like it's a labyrinth. With that, I'm about to take off when suddenly, oh no, what is she going to do? One of those tsundere things, right? Like she's going to hug him or kiss him. They always do that. Fuji, I flinch. Her voice stopping me in my tracks. Yes? See you next time. You see? She goes dere. Soon and then dere. Yep. And I wave. I guess she's giving me permission to come back. I think that to myself as I walk home. Finally, Yayoi. The day has come. Culture festival? I thought it was Yayoi. Today is the school festival. Let's check the event. Go to the event and choose not really. Oh, so difficult to get it on with Yayoi. Well, we're going to the event, of course. College. And the choice was not really. I'm going to school today. Whoa, place is packed. The amount of people is almost overwhelming. It's not that I hate crowds, but I definitely don't fit in with this one. Maybe I'd feel differently if I had someone to walk around with. But Misaki, Haruka, and Yuki are all busy, so I'm on my own. Could Yayoi be here? Honestly, I'd even be happy for Akira's company. For that guy. The moment that thought crosses my mind, I realize what an incredibly lonely person I am. Yes, Toya, you are. I know I'm exaggerating a little, but still. Yayoi, are you here? Now that I think about it, I'm not sure why I went to the trouble of coming here just to have a depressing revelation like that. And also in the anime, they express loneliness that he experiences because Yuki is so busy. Even better, here like it's just a couple of moments every now and then. Well, I feel bad for Yuki, who's working so hard, but I should try and enjoy the festival as much as I can on my own. I'll watch some performances, eat some food, check out the attraction. I'm back. I murmur to myself as I enter the dark apartment. I'm exhausted from wandering through the crowds all day. It's amazing how worn out you can get even when you're all by yourself. That was fun. I mumbled quietly to myself once more. Telephone. Kachak. Oh, Toya. Good evening. Me. Who is you? On the phone, Rina and Yuki sound somewhat familiar. Did Yuki? Yuki. Hey, nice hustle today. Oh, thanks. I can tell she's blushing on the other end of the line. Toya, are you going with anyone to the school festival this year? Didn't it happen already? Oh? Not really. That was a choice, right? Not really. Nope, I haven't made any plans yet. I was thinking of asking Akira if he wanted to check out some flea markets or something.
そうなんだ。
Oh yeah? Why?
私、なんかね、
Well, actually, it looks like I might be able to attend the school festival. Only on the 30th. 30th.
30日だけだけどね。
Second day, though. What, really? I figured she'd be busy with work, like every year.
そんな。
Really, really. I figured if you didn't have plans yet, maybe we could hang out or something. I know this is really last minute, so don't feel bad if you're busy. But if you're not, yeah, that's great news. Spending time with you is probably way more fun than with Akira. That's not. You can see that the passion is dying down. You don't compare your girlfriend to a friend that you don't get that well along with. What do you mean, probably? You see, besides, I'm nowhere near as cute as Akira. I can tell Yuki's smiling on the other end of the line. Oh, so it was his joke. She seems really happy about being able to go to the school festival with me. Let's meet at the train station on the 30th then, okay? On that joyous note, she hangs up the phone. I'm pretty sure I went to the festival with Akira last year. Despite his social awkwardness, I remember how he tried to cheer me up since I was sad Yuki couldn't come. Sunday, 30, Culture Festival. Today's the day I'm taking Yuki to the school festival. Event, the theater club play. I don't want to keep her waiting, so I leave earlier than usual. The theater club play, yeah. I arrive at the meeting spot 10 minutes early and wait around for her. The train pulls up to the platform and a flood of people emerge through the turnstiles. She must have been on this train, but I don't. Oh, there she is. Hey. So yeah. I stand there, my jaw hanging open, dumbfounded. Yuki walks toward me, looking like she usually does. No hat or glasses in sight. Yes, that's very strange for an idol. Very risky. And she's even waving at me cheerfully. I'm right on time, just like I said. Yep, nice job. Stellar, in fact. I instinctively reach out and ruffle her hair. Again with the ruffle the hair fetish. There's far more people on the final day of the school. There's far more people on the final day of the school festival than I was expecting. Slightly worried, I glance over at Yuki. Hey, Yuki. What's up, Toya? Don't give me that. I wanted to ask, are you sure it's okay for you to be out in public dressed so casually? Yuki looks down at her outfit before answering. I'm not dressed casually. I made sure to dress up and look extra nice. The editing in this visual novel is somewhat good, but it could have been better. I think she's a little upset. That's not what I meant. Shouldn't you be wearing sunglasses or something? Oh, why? Because she's I made sure to dress up and look extra nice. Ah, she's not aware of it yet. You think I'd look cuter with sunglasses? No, in fact, I don't think they really suit you at all. This conversation is going nowhere. Look, that's not what I'm talking about. Your face is on TV screens and magazine covers. It's really okay to walk around in public so carefree. You're not afraid people might bother you, like getting chased down by rabbit fans? It'll be fine. She flashes me another sunny smile. That kind of stuff doesn't happen to me. I can walk through town like normal and no one says a word. I guess none of that stuff has happened yet. And come to think of it, she usually doesn't wear a lot of heavy makeup on TV. So when she puts on makeup, that's her disguise. Even her flashier performance outfits aren't enough to alter the image she puts forth. She participates in talk shows and poses for magazines in clothing that's not so different from her everyday, apparently stylish look.
ほら、私って
Look,
特
I'm
別
not
可
that
愛い
cute
と
or
かじゃない
anything,
から
so I'm sure
ス
no
タ
one
ジオ
even
とかにないと
recognizes
バ
me
レたかも
outside of
わ
the
かんないんじゃ
studio.
ない
Well, that's true, she's not that cute. Maybe. It's true that she doesn't look at all that different from most girls her age. You might have a point.
それに私
Not to
そん
mention,
なに
it's really
育
not
ったわ
like
けじゃないし
I'm all that charismatic. She mumbles a little sadly. The way she can admit something like that, not out of modesty, but because she believes it, is what makes her so charming. What are you talking about, Yuki Morikawa? I sling my arm around her, pulling her close in a side hug. In a side hug.
やめ
Beep, stop, gosh, Toya,
どう
let's
よ
go, and don't say my name like that.
名前はまずいよ
She's being really loud. But at least I got her to laugh. Sometimes her voice is really annoying. Is there anything you want to check out?
あんまり考えてなかったから
Not really.
いいよどう
I
やって
figured I'd let you take the lead, Toya. Okay, I'll take you around to the best spots. So just try not to wander off along the way.
子供じゃないよ
I'm not a baby. Let me know whenever you get hungry, okay?
子供じゃないってば
I just said I'm not a baby. Now then, where should we go first? Somewhere that'll make Yuki happy. The theater club play.
ねえ見て見て
Hey, check this out. As we pass by the auditorium, which has been transformed by the theater club, Yuki tugs on my jacket. What am I checking out?
これ
This. Yuki points to a poster displayed in front of the auditorium, currently overflowing with people. I'm guessing that the play is going to last quite a bit long. So, because of that prolonged stay at school, maybe Yayoi is going to get worried and she's going to take action. Going to come pick her up.
ここ見て
Look here. Yeah. I glance over the poster displaying four gorgeous women, trying to figure out what the production is. Just then, I spot the byline. Original script and direction by Misaki Sawakura. Their love interest. What?
でしょ
I know, right?
だけ
Yeah.
どこれって
Do you think this is the same Misaki we know?
う
Probably. We stand there studying the poster. Considering her name is spelled out the same way, there's no way it's someone else.
んでも美咲さん
Misaki is not a part of the theater club, though, right? Not, I don't think. Wanna go inside? Sure. We struggle to force our way through the crowd toward the box office. I prefer when it is used towards the box office. Toward the box office. I prefer it like that.
あれ藤井
あ
君
Fuji?
あれゆきちゃん
Oh,
でしょ
and Yuki too. Misaki also looks very interesting as a love interest. Maybe after I finish the Yayoi route, I will consider going her route. Has that Onesan vibe to her, almost like older sister.
美咲さん
Misaki, I thought that was you, Misaki. Because sometimes it's very annoying when all of the love interests are very immature. She beams at us happily, seemingly unmindful of our mutual expressions of surprise.
今日はゆきちゃんもお休
So
み
you
なん
also
だ
got the day off today, Yuki?
よかったわね
I'm glad you two got to come here together. Me too, hey. She giggles awkwardly, slightly embarrassed. No, that's not why we're surprised to see you. What's with this production?
そうそう
Oh, right. Interest picked. Yuki looks back up at the other girl.
美咲さんやっぱり本
So
当に
then you really did write the script and everything, Misaki? Huh?
うん
Yeah,
知り合いに頼まれて
a friend of mine asked me to help write it.
なんだか
The theater team did a great job producing it. I heard it's gotten great
こ
reviews.
う評判になっちゃ
So this crowd is the audience? Impressive.
う最終公演だから
This is the final show. It's a bigger turnout than usual.
美咲さんすごいよ。
You're amazing, Misaki. Misaki would look better with longer hair. She shouts excitedly in admiration, and she shouldn't cover her up so much because she obviously has an impressive bosom, and she's like toning it down too much. But maybe it's related to her incidents, her stalker incident. That's explored in her route. At least in the anime, it is explored. Her fangirl senses are clearly tingling.
美咲さん、
You're so talented that you're even making theater productions?
そんな
I don't know about that.
ゆきちゃんにまでそんな風
Hearing
に言
that
われ
kind
る
of praise coming
と
from you,
恥ず
Yuki,
かしくなっちゃうね。
making me embarrassed all over again.
演出はほとんど演劇
Most of the direction was done by the actual theater group folks. I honestly didn't have much to do with it. This is like a difficult wish of mine, but I hope with all my heart that Fight album the anime is released eventually as Blu-ray. Right now it is not available. I should check again, but at least a few months ago has just to be released at least here in the West.
うんうん脚本ってこと
But
は
you said
台
you
本
wrote
書いたん
the
でしょ
script, right? And it was good enough to attract this many people.
そういうもの
I guess
なの
that's
かな
true.
七瀬
But
君にも
Nanase
手伝って
helped out a little with that. Her voices is getting quieter and quieter. Her voice is getting quieter and quieter. And like I said, better editing next time. For White Album 2, please. You really need to drop it, Yugi. I'd love nothing more than to sing her praises, but it's clear Misaki isn't great at accepting compliment. That's usually related to issues at home. From a psychological angle, the person is put down or not taken seriously or with importance at home. So compliments become weird, become rare. Instead of welcoming them, they become alien person. That will also explain the stalker problem because that person is not thought that she is worth so much, that she should be respected. And when the stalkers appear, they feel not like it's not worth it to defend themselves. Fight.
教えてくれればよかった
You should have told us.
私たちもっと
We would
早
have
く
been
見に
here
来た
to
も
cheer
の
you on. Learning how to hate is just as important as learning how to love, because both energies, when they flow, they change your reality for the better, never for the worse. It's for the worse when you have conflicts with your love or with your hate, because both energies either flow half-heartedly or they flow uncontrollably. Ha ha ha. Come on, you're really putting her on the spot. Hey Yuki, it looks like the show is getting ready to start. We should head inside.
そうか
Oh, you're
で
right.
も座れる席
Do you
持
think
ってる
there's
か
still seats? Good point. Probably not.
どうしよう
What should we do? Fine, Yuki. We can stand in the back. Before I can finish speaking, Misaki cuts me off.
最前列に
The front row is reserved for friends and family of cast and production members.
そこでよかったら
I'm
座
sure
れ
you
るか
two
も
can sit there. Really?
ええ
Yeah. Pulling some leverage. Smiles at us shyly. Crap. I guess I'm a part of this now, once again.
もう一つくらい
I'm sure if I asked, they'd let you to sit there. With that, Misaki heads inside the building.
よかったね
Good thing we ran into her, huh, Toya? Yeah. Misaki returns almost immediately.
藤井君
Hey,
大
Fuji.
丈夫みたい
Sounds like it's
知り合い
okay.
の子が譲ってく
My
れたか
friend's
ら
daughter gave me extra tickets.
一番前の席の
Your seats are in the very first row.
左に入って
Third and fourth seats on the left from the center aisle.
このチケット持って
You
れ
should
ば
be able to
何も
get
言
in
われ
with
ないよ
these tickets. Oh, free seats. And the best seats available at that. Sorry for the trouble, Misaki. I bow my head politely as I accept the two tickets. You always ask your friends for way too much. You always ask your friends for way too much. That's an error. Cabin. You always give so much to your friends.
いいのよ、そんな。
Fine, really. You really ask? Let's see. You always ask your friends for way too much. Again, terrible editing. The editing is becoming a bit lackluster.
あの、
It's just.
もう一枚
Was the second ticket supposed to be for you, Misaki?
美咲さんの分じゃなかったの？
Huh? Again, sacrificing herself. Misaki comes from a narcissistic family. The narcissistic family doesn't value the ones that are not narcissistic. So she's put down, she's worthless. Children from narcissistic families, they are pathologically altruistic. They put others before them so much time, so many times, that it starts to tear them apart. If you come from a narcissistic family, you need to value yourself more.
あ、
Oh,
でもいい
yeah,
わよ。
but it's fine. You see,
公園
I
中
usually watch the performance from over there. She's saying, "I'm not worth anything. Don't worry about me. I'm just trash. I'm just a speck of dust." That's not healthy, nor for the mind, nor for the body.
今日くらい
Actually, I was thinking of watching the final performance from back in the green room.
そうなの？
Oh yeah, excuses. Yeah, more importantly, I really want you and Fuji to be able to watch the show.
私はそっちの方が
That would make me happier than watching it myself.
ほら、始まっちゃう。
Look, the show's
前
starting.
の席の人が後
If
か
you
ら
get in
入
too
らな
late,
くて
the people sitting behind you might get grumpy. He pats my arm lightly, pushing me forward. Sorry again, Misaki. Alright, let's head on in and watch the show. Enjoy,
少し恥ずかしい
though I'm
け
still
ど
kind of embarrassed. She's cute. Misaki is one of the cutest girls. But imagine her with long hair. Perhaps even with that ponytail. With that, Misaki vanishes into the green room.
なんだか
I feel like I did something wrong again. Yuki says, her shoulders slumped sadly. I pat her arm lightly in the same way that Misaki did to me a moment ago. Come on, let's go. Misaki went out of her way to get us these tickets. It would be impolite if we didn't go in. Okay. The two of us hurry toward our seat. Show begins. The production was so professional that it's hard to believe a university theater group pulled it off. Well, it depends on the university. Some universities, depends on their standards, they require to be almost like professional level. And the story Misaki wrote was almost painfully touching. Not in my college though. My former college. When we finally leave the auditorium, it's already dusk and Yayoi is coming. Misaki is blushing bright red under the constant rain of praise, falling all around her with machine gun-like speed.
久しぶりに一日
It's been a while since we got to hang out all day. Yeah, it really has been. But you've got work tomorrow, right? Don't you wish you had spent the day relaxing more? No way. After coming all the way out here, I would have felt bad if I hadn't spent time with you. People need to lighten up. They need to be less tense. No matter the environment where you are, you can always relax. If trouble arises, take care of it, as usual. Relaxation is the key to well-being, mind, body, spirit, everything, and all other subdimensions of the being. Haha, good point. As we walk back toward the station, I decide to ask her a question that randomly popped into my mind. So Yuki,
何？
what's up? You came to our university today as an up-and-coming
う
idol.
ん。
Yeah. And you didn't want to perform or anything?
うーん。
No. Looks at me quizzically. The translation should have been instead of no. There's plenty of other up-and-coming idols who perform at school festivals and stuff. So, I guess you're not hurting for a job opportunity.
来てはいる
Yeah,
み
I
た
get
いだ
them all the time.
でも全部
But
尾形さ
Ogata
ん
usually
持
turns
ってい
them
る
all
みたい
down. He does? I'm surprised such a talented young tactician would limit the job requests coming in. That's because he has that fixation on Yuki. Yuki, for him, he has a char as naval complex like he had with Lala Sun. Ogata, Eiji Ogata, considers Yuki to be his idolized mother. Bit disturbing. If you want to play around at a school festival, then I'll give you the day off. Did that sly fox really just let her go like that?
尾形さんって
From what I can
そういうの
tell,
あんまり好きじゃ
Ogata
ない
doesn't
み
really
たい
like that kind of performance. Really?
そのライブ
It's
と
not
か
that
が
he
嫌い
hates
っていうん
live
じゃなくて
performances. She's desperately trying to explain herself. I get it. Look, it's fine. All that matters is he gave you the day off, right? And thanks to that, I got to spend the whole day with you. Eiji is a really great guy. For today, at least.
そうだよ
Yeah,
ね
you're right. She smiles at me happily. That's key to understanding Eiji Ogata, the producer, the owner of the studio. He looks at Yuki as his idolized mother, and he looks at his own sister, younger sister Rina, as the mother that he hates, the mother that left both of them at the orphanage. That's why he has that love and hate. Love towards Yuki, hate towards Rina. Not complete hate, but like passive aggressive, distorted hate, more or less. Like I said, when you go half-hearted, love and hate, those things happen. As we climb up the stairs to the station, our day of fun comes to an end. I thought Yayoi would make herself known. Maybe it's in the next event. September starts today. So it's the TV station conversation hobbies. Oh, the Yayoi route is really long. Really, really long, all the way to February. Well, it's the same for all the girls, right? But she is taking her sweet time appearing. December starts today. Now, where should I go? Let's save the game. Successfully saved. And we are stopping for today. Thank you for watching this live stream. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the super thanks button. Like, subscribe, take a look at the information in the description, the pinned comment. This has been your host Abraham El Jaguar, and remember, level up in game and level up in life. In about 2 hours and a half, I'm going to be continuing the streams. What is it this time? Is Origin? I think it's Is Origin or Luna Seed. One of those. Please check out my community post. See the schedule, the hectic schedule. Once again, thank you and see you later.